Welcome back to another shoe review from Brock Lee.
Little disclaimer, every pair of shoes that I review are paid for with my own money, and nobody is paying for me to make this content.
Today, this is going to be on a more current shoe. I have the Novablast 3 Light Show.
Essentially, what light show means is that they glow in the dark and are more reflective at night for your safety.
My Novablast 3s are 189.8 miles in running, so I have a pretty good assessment of where they stand. They're still holding up really well. These are a great daily trainer. I'm gonna kind of keep this video short, not go over everything like crazy in depth, but as you can see, I have a little bit of a scuff right there, a pretty big one, but I think that might have just been from kicking something as I was running, like through, maybe kicked it on a rock or like scraped my foot on something like a log or a rock or something like that. But the sack height is on point for a good daily trainer like this. $140 when they're brand new, and they're extremely versatile. You can use these things, like they're really comfortable and absorb the impact while giving you a lot of spring off at the same time. So like, this is probably the best pure daily trainer, especially at the price of $140 that you could get.
The Novablast 3s are actually on sale right now for $75 to $110 now that the Novablast 4s are coming out December 1st.
They're kind of in line with the Brooks Ghosts, the Hoka Cliftons, and New Balance 1080 are also in the same kind of categories. This is a daily trainer. There's so many other like daily trainers, but I still feel like they got a lot of miles left on them. I think I'm easily gonna be able to get 300 out of them. So, but you could use these for any kind of pace, like your easy base, slow pace, your high turnover, faster speed day paces. You know, if you're kind of an amateur runner, like just wanting to get right, you kind of getting right into running, and signing up for some 5Ks to try to PR, or 10Ks, even half marathon. Like, these are a really versatile shoe where you could train in these a lot and then also race in these potentially. So I mean, I like I said, I like to at least have more than 2 pairs of shoes if I'm going to be training. It's just good to have different types of structures on the bottom, different types of foams that are going to help your feet recover. The only really real gripe I have with this shoe is, although the upper is really comfortable, it's just a really comfortable shoe in general. There is some tongue slippage.
It could use an upper
Because
tongue
there's
lace
no
lockdown.
lock-in with the tongue and the laces. But other than that, the shoe is on point. The heel lock is really good. I pretty much use the runner's knot for all my shoes at this point. It's it really helps lock it in, dial it in. But really comfortable heel, a lot of foam, and I mean, there's a lot of padding in the heel. I got the Curex inserts in these as well. Pretty much have Curex inserts in all my shoes now after like the foot problems I had in my high arches. So look into those. I'll do a video on that in the future. And on the bottom, I think this is really the only pair of shoe that I have this problem with, where there's a lot of, I've heard other people complain about the Novablast 3s in this area, where this is over pronounced in the right down the center. So I'm getting a fair amount of deterioration right down the center here, as you can see. So I don't really think that has to do with the way I'm running. You can kind of tell by the bottom of your shoe, like where you're striking a lot. Like if you have a lot of wear on one part, like if you have like a lot of wear on your heel, that means you're heel striking a lot, which you might want to correct to at least get more in the center. And as long as it
With a
depends on
slight
where
knee
your
bend,
foot
you don't
lands,
want
as
your
long as it's
knees
like
locked out.
in center, in line with your body and knees, you're going to be less injury prone. But if you're striking further outside of, like in front of your knees, and your heel striking a lot, that's going to be, you're going to have you're gonna have a higher likelihood of injury. So you're gonna want to look at where your wear is and see maybe where you can make some corrections. Like you don't want to be striking too much like on one side. You know, you want to be like kind of more well-rounded. And those are really the only two things I could even bring up that's negative about the shoe. And the last one really might not even be such a negative. We'll see how the Novablast 4 looks on the sole versus the Novablast 3 come December 1st. From what I've seen from the Novablast 4, they're going to be slightly heavier, little extra padding in the back. And they might not have as much of a spring as these Novablast 3s. So the Novablast 3s, I couldn't recommend more for, you know, $140 pair, brand new. But right now, another reason I'm really going to try to get this video out here is because these Novablast 3s, now that the Novablast 4s, you can get a brand new pair of these, which are potential shoe of the year for 2023, for only $110. They're on sale right now because the Novablast 4s are coming out. So for an extremely versatile trainer, a shoe you can get tempo runs in. They have you know, really nice spring to them, yet they're also really absorbent and comfy at the same time. The Novablast, or the FF Blast Plus, that you can run your slower runs in them. These can pretty much hit most paces. I wouldn't recommend these for race day shoes, but I would if, you know, you're a brand new runner. I mean, when you're training as a brand new runner, and you're gonna be like crushing your PRs a lot anyway. So like shoes like these you could also use for that. I would pair something like a Gel Nimbus 25 with these for your recovery and easier runs. Yeah, like these things are extremely comfortable, extremely versatile. You could use these for long runs. You could use these for tempo workouts. You could use these for like your slow base mile runs. And yeah, you can go get a pair of these right now for $110 or cheaper online. So brand new, and these are pretty much shoe of the year. They definitely get a Joey the Jackalope pass. These are animal off the chain. And today's long run, I will be using these Super Blasts, which are amazing. I've only got like 30 miles on these. No, I got like 20 miles on these, I think. And I'm going to do my first real long run in these. And gonna do a shoe review on these once I at least get probably like 100 miles. But these got shoe of the year. So, and now that the Novablast 3s are on sale and the Novablast 4s are coming out, these Asics Super Blast 2s are rumored to be coming out soon. So looking forward to that. The Super Blasts are something you can pair with your Novablasts for daily trainer and your race day shoe. Like these Super Blasts are extremely versatile, and you can get them for $200. And they also have the tongue lace loop lock down there. I highly recommend maybe pairing a pair of these with your Novablasts for, like, if they're not carbon plated, but I personally would like a carbon plate, so you can get like a Asics Metaspeed Sky or Metaspeed Edge Plus, or a couple options if you want to keep it in Asics. But I'd recommend the Saucony Pro 3s or the Alpha Fly, a pair of Alpha Flies that are coming out next year, 2024. Those new Alpha Flies I'll be all over. They look amazing. Those are the new world record shoe holders. So I got my Shox Run Pros on for today's run. Love these. Bone conduction, you can hear everything, your surroundings. And got my runner RNNR socks on today. The lightning bolt on the back. So, and haven't used my water bottle on a long run for a while, but I got my water bottle with some sugar electrolytes by Liquid IV. I won't be getting any more Liquid IV in the future. They're not my favorite tasting electrolyte whatsoever. Scratch cycling running electrolyte powder tastes really good, and it's so far probably the best I've had. I haven't had like a ton of different electrolyte powders. I'm also really looking forward to trying out off field, so I'll do a review on some of those in the future as well. And have a little extra caffeine before the run, and sparkling water with yuzu coconut, sparkling coconut water with yuzu fruit after the run. And for today's long run, I will be sporting the Saucony half tights with the singlet. This is probably my favorite singlet so far. It is extremely comfortable, and it's extremely comfortable. The material is really soft. You could wear this pretty much any temperature, and I'll probably I could see this as like my future PR, 5K. I could see this as my future 5K, 10K kind of half marathon set, and this might be my marathon set for CIM coming up Sacramento with my Saucony Pro 3s. This is going to be my race day shoe since the Nike Alphaflys are not out. So probably be wearing this whole set for 2023 CIM coming up December 3rd. And I'll do a review on all the tights coming up soon. And I'll post my run from today in the video. So this might be a happy belated Halloween, but plenty of pocket storage for my gels and the phone on the side for when I'm running. So. But yeah, that's what I'll be wearing today, and that's what I might be wearing but I'll do a separate video on what my gear is going to be for CIM, and I'm going to do a separate video on a lot of my training gear that I'll be using in my training, with tights and shorts and singlets and oh my. Alright, peace out, Pineapple Leaf. Till the next video. Please hit that like, subscribe button, and thank you for your time.